My name is Chris, and I'm 76, coming up 77.
I'm 76 as well.
And your name is?
Andrew.
I trained as a secretary, and my first job was with the management of the hospitals in the area. And then I moved to the coal board, and I worked for the coal board. And whilst I was working for the coal board, we married. That was in 1960, so we have been married 54 years.
Yeah. I studied at Leeds University, as did my eldest daughter. The youngest one studied at Birmingham University. After that I did 2 years in the army, because in those days every man had to serve in doing typing and Morse code, that's tapping out. Yes, do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. And then the rest of the time I was in Germany. And a lot of the time we were just sitting about, because we were there in case the Russians attacked, and they never did attack. Okay? But occasionally when there was money available from the government, the whole group of people, the squadron, would go out across Germany and send messages to each other across sort of big distances. Well, that was quite interesting. But the wireless truck I was with, there would be 3 signallers and a driver, and we were very, very near the Russian border. So when we stopped to ask some policemen the way, they were really overjoyed to see us, because they understood that we were British soldiers and that we were there in Germany in case they needed help. So that was very interesting. Okay, when I was quite young, when I finished university, I had to go in the army, as all men had to do, for 2 years, and I spent 8 or 9 months doing fast typing and fast Morse code. And then when I'd finished doing that, I was posted out to Germany, where most of the British Army were at that time. We had an interesting time when our wireless truck, which was a truck with a driver and 3 signal operators, we got very, very close to the German border, and we had to ask the way to make sure we didn't go over the border. So we asked 2 policemen, and they were so delighted to see British soldiers there. They knew what we were doing and why we were there, and they were very happy to see us. Shook our hands, saluted before and after the little talk. So that was very good. The other thing I did was I took my bicycle to Germany, and I cycled out to the Mona Dam. That's one of the biggest of the dams that was destroyed by our bombers during the war in order to reduce the opportunity for the Germans to keep their factories moving, keep them going. I think that's it.
I went to the North Gloucestershire Technical College for 9 months, and we learned how to type very fast without looking. It was called touch typing. We learned shorthand, how to write a form of letters and squiggles that made taking down notes very quick and easy, bookkeeping and various other things. And in the end I was able to write shorthand I got a certificate for 140 words a minute And typing at that point, I could do nearly 70. But because I've been doing it for such a long time, I then was able to do more than that. And it's something that I can still do. Very quick typing. I don't think I could use a typewriter again because the touch on a computer is much lighter than the touch on a typewriter. That was very heavy and hard, and my fingers show the results of having to do heavy machine work, as it were, all those years. For a while after we were married, I taught other people to type. And they used to say, "I wish I could type like you, miss." And I'd say, "You need to be doing it for 40 years before you'll be able to do it this fast." I don't think they were very interested.
Of course, now there aren't any typewriters anywhere, are there?
No, there are not.
Except in museums.
Oh.